the head off of the engine that was presumably rod knock. Turns out it's not rod knock, as far as I can tell. What it was is a bent valve. And this head we had repaired from the last time I had bent a valve. Which leads me to believe that either the valve spring itself was bad, or the head itself was just bad. I don't know, but I'm not going to reuse the head. I got another spare head over there, and it's got the better valve springs on it, and a 3-liter bottom end, and convert it to Vanos, and see how that goes. Alright, so a little bit of explanation for what's going on here, because you're like, oh my god, he's just carving away at a head. Yes, you're right, I am, but what's happening here is this cylinder head that came off the donor car is what they call a non-Vanos head. What's important about that is understanding what Vanos is. Variable valve timing. Why is that important? What does that mean for the timing of events? To make more power needs to happen a little bit faster at higher RPM. And the way you accomplish that, you have the ability to advance the cam after a certain RPM. We took the head that wasn't meant to have modified timing at higher RPM because it was just a base model car when it came out. I didn't really have performance in mind. And now I retrofitted it to use the variable valve timing. I am not special for doing this. This is just simply what you have to do sometimes. This is the Vanos unit, and it looks all weird and crazy, but it's a lot simpler than you think. All it really is just a helical cut gear. You can see from top down it's got a slant to it, but you feed it oil pressure here, right? This is an electronic solenoid. It gets a signal at a certain point, and it says, hey, activate, and then it's going to apply oil pressure through here, behind a plunger here, right, like a syringe, and it moves this forward and backward, right? And by doing so, because these are helical cut, it then meshes with the cam that receives it, and then it just twists it X amount or retards it, so it advances or retards. So we need to use that on this head. So yeah, what we did was we clearanced this area for this unit. So now it sits on the front of the head, and it can do its job. Just a little bit of RTV goes a long way. Can make up the difference to the gasket surfaces, and away we go. I figure I'd take this moment while I'm talking to myself to kind of document it. People are like, why do you keep doing this? Oh my god, you're so stupid. Like, oh, you're such a car person. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I don't care. And I'll tell you why. Because I think it's important that everybody has a thing. Whether that be working out, posting pictures of their children, which is still weird to me. I post pictures of my car. Whatever, who cares? You know, go on hikes or some shit. Do whatever you want to go do. Just fucking do something. I went horseback riding yesterday for the first time. That was cool. Does that mean I want to go buy a horse and live the horse lifestyle? No. I ain't got that money. But it's cool to try stuff, right? I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of people just being like, oh, why would you do that? What the fuck else am I gonna do? Everything else is boring or illegal.